Welcome to I'd Have a Beer. Mike and Manny. Let's clap it up. We did.
We got the wives. They got the wives, man. Baker Mayfield? Oh. He's a whore. All right, welcome back to I'd Have a Beer, presented by insert your company's sponsorship with us right here. Could be it. Could be good. Today, Michael, is Wednesday, September 6th, and football is less than 24 hours away. It's here.
We're back. We're back, baby.
It's here. It's here. It is here. So let us have a beer. Let us have a beer.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
That's good.
That's
right
the
there.
sound of Foster's right there.
So I have a Yingling lager. Let's give it a shot.
You know what? A lot of people say they don't have a lot of exports in Australia. You're wrong. It's Foster's beer.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Well, we got a good one today. This is the last week or the last podcast before we actually have something to talk about with the regular season. Starting tomorrow, football's back. Thursday night, Lions, Chiefs. We're going to see Travis Kelce. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? What do you think?
I've heard from an inside source, being that I'm a big Eagles guy, go Birds. His brother said verbatim, he's good to go. I heard he said that on a short interview.
Even if he's not good to go, I don't think you play him. You don't play him. I don't think it's worth him getting hurt the first game of the season for against the Lions, not even in their division. And we got a long ways to go. So if he's not 100%, I don't even know if you play him.
You just won the Super Bowl. Take week 1 L and steam on from there. No one's going to bat an eye.
So Lions, Chiefs are home. Lions, not everybody, but this is possibly the year the Lions break out, some people thought. In your Bugatti's bets last week, you had mentioned that the Lions are going to take that division. What do you think about this game tomorrow night to kick off the NFL season?
I'm glad you asked. I got a good one. I didn't put this bet together, believe it or not, because Chase Bank called me up and said, "Hey, listen to me. Put this in.
There you go.
It's going to explode your bank account. You're going to look like a phone number because right now mine looks like it's 911." Okay.
So do you want to go ahead and do the Bugatti bet right now?
Right off the top, if you're listening here first, this is gonna. If you're gonna listen to anything from this podcast, it's these tips right here. This is 100% financial advice. This is Bugatti bets right now. Take this to the bank. This is a 4-leg parlay. Done deal. This is an anytime touchdown player parlay. Sky Moore, wide receiver on the Chiefs. If Kelce isn't playing, he's got to look for someone. They want those big bombs.
Right.
Touchdown, Sky Moore. He was in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. He had a touchdown there. Don't forget about him. Jamar Gibbs, brand new running back. Apparently the next Alvin Kamara. Yeah, you heard me. Touchdown from Gibbs. He says he's going to crush records this year. I believe him. He looks good. Tight end on the Lions. You're going to hear me say this name a lot this season. Sam Laporta, I support you. I'm here. Okay? All three of them are scoring a touchdown. And after Sam Laporta gets the last touchdown of the game, Lions money line, okay? Lions steal this game from the Chiefs. Mahomes might be 4-1 on Thursday Night Football, but Laporta's undefeated, okay? That's because he's a rookie. Doesn't matter. Bugatti bets, put that in the bank. Rack up the bills. You know what to do.
That's it. You heard it here first. Submit that in. How much? How much you putting on this?
My current bet stake every time, $100. I don't get out of bet for less than $100.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Okay, I like it. Like it right off the rip. Yeah, so go ahead, dial that trade in, and when you're a big shot, when you're looking at your FanDuel or your DraftKings after these games are finished and you're up money, send us some GGs this way, man. Send it, I'll leave the Venmo down below. Don't be stubborn, all right?
Don't be
stubborn.
shy.
Don't be shy. Add a couple zeros, baby. Add a
Mm-hmm.
couple zeros in there, baby. Add a couple zeros. So that's Bugatti's bets. I appreciate you, Michael. You're putting money in the listeners' pockets. Your Bugatti bets. Bugatti bets doesn't lose. The guy has a Bugatti.
That's what
Maybe
they say.
not.
Is it the scooter? I don't know. I don't know. It says Bugatti on it.
All right, let's get into some good, bad, and ugly this week. Good, bad, and ugly. You want me to go first, or you want to go?
No, I know you got something good this week, so I want to hear what you got for me. Come on, kick it off.
I got starting off with my good, and as I dialed this up as a good, I had some second thoughts on whether or not this was actually good. But I'm going to keep it as a good, and I'm going to bounce it off you, and I want your feedback afterwards. So my good initially was Daniel Jones on the Giants. His contract got restructured. And it was
I heard about this.
Freed up about $6.3 million, I believe.
Yeah.
That sounds great for the team. I think the timing on it is very interesting. I heard from some other media networks that cover the Giants, maybe is Daniel Jones selfish? Because when his pal Saquon was looking for a little extra money, if they did this restructured deal back when he didn't sign the franchise tag, $10 million, and he sat for a few weeks. If they restructured the deal then, Saquon could have maybe had $6 million more in his pocket. So some may say Daniel Jones is a little selfish. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. I know he's not the only one that can sit down and be like, okay, yeah, you know what? We should restructure my deal and free up as much money as we can from it. I'm sure it doesn't work that way. But that was the good, I guess, big picture. I think it's good because it frees up some cap space for the Giants. It's also good. They're talking about maybe there's some speculation out there that who's in Tampa Bay? The wide receiver,
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans sounds like he wants out. Sounds like he wants out
today. There's some things I want to talk to about him. Hey,
so
you guys restructuring, I think you're looking for someone new out there for him. That's what I think.
Like someone new to throw the ball to, or a new quarterback?
If you're coming to the QB asking me to give you money so you can get more people, it better be weapons for me to look better. That's what I want.
You don't think it's just because he's a nice guy?
Nope. Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I think, for the record, I think he is a nice guy. But so I will leave that as my good. I'll leave everybody out there to make up their own assumptions on what they think the reasoning for them to restructure the deal now, a week before the season starts off. Not even a week, like 3 days before the season starts. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of nothing. I don't know. Only time will tell. But my bad is, we mentioned it at the top of the show, Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee in practice. And I know you said you got some inside sources that say he's a go, but I guess we'll all just have to wait and see till tomorrow.
I mean, who knows better than his brother? But I know who's preying on his downfall is Noah Gray, the backup tight end, hoping he doesn't show up tomorrow night.
This is true. Yeah, I guess it all depends. Now, you said who would know best besides his brother? Now, once the season kicks off, are they still civil with each other during the season? Because
interesting. They have a podcast they do together.
They do.
The Kelce brothers.
They
but
do.
It does pause during the season.
So you got to take. I guess you got to take whatever you heard with a grain of salt, because I don't know. I don't know how much they're trying to help each other out now that the season's about to start, considering they played each other in the Super Bowl last year.
I remember that. Yeah, thanks for bringing that.
I remember that too. It was a roller coaster ride for me, but I slept like a baby that night. But my ugly, we won't go into that. My ugly, he's at it again, folks. He's at it again. Sean Payton is a menace to society, but I love him. My ugly is Sean Payton, but I personally Love it. Sean Payton is just out there calling people out again. He don't give a fuck. He's calling out his quarterback now. He's calling out his quarterback, Russell Wilson, with an all-time quote. Will you fucking stop kissing all the babies? You're
I
not
saw
running
that.
for public office.
Saw that.
All-time quote by Sean Payton. He is there to win, and he doesn't care if your multi-million-dollar quarterback is going to be there at the end of the day or not. He wants to win. So I guess it's ugly. If you're if you're a Broncos fan, I guess it's ugly. But Sean Payton is clean shop, and there's a new sheriff in town for sure.
I don't think Russell Wilson and him get together too well. I don't think that's going to go well for them. And he's got nothing else to do. If Russell Wilson doesn't show up here, goodbye.
Yeah, and I drafted him. He's on my bench, Russell Wilson. He's on my bench.
You should keep him there.
Yeah, he might be on the bench in everyone's fantasy league, including the Broncos team this year.
Yeah.
He might.
Did they already have a backup plan?
Yeah. No, I think the Cowboys are probably going to try to pick up their backup quarterback, make it 6 quarterbacks over there.
Forget about the Dak Prescott interception counter. We're going for the Cowboys QB counter. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 53-man roster. I think they're going to have 10. They're going to have 10 QBs on that team by the end of the season. But that was my good, bad, and ugly. I'm going to kick it over to you, Mike. What do you got?
Yeah. So I didn't have anything as good as you had there, and more bad and ugly before the beginning of the season for me. Well, for good, did you know the chart position depth chart? You know, they got QB, the QBs go there, wide receiver WR, tight end TE. Cordell Patterson, his position is J. I didn't know that they had a J. They made it up for him. He's the Joker, is what they're saying. He's going to be a wide receiver, a running back, and a tight end, like a wild card. Okay, if you draft him on your team, he comes up as all 3. He's that Taysom Hill special from 2 years ago.
Okay,
so that's a little something crazy going on
like
for
a
the
flex.
Falcons, which is good because the Falcons don't have anything else going on for them. So
well, they got the Joker.
Things up.
They got the Joker now. They got the Joker.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Can you play him as a flex?
You could play him. Yeah, you could play him as a flex because he can go for anything.
He does everything. Is he kicking? Is he kicking extra points? What's he doing?
They have him as the second kicker on their team, just in case.
God. Do they even have 53 people on the roster? Is that the reason?
So they did this cool thing where they only put 50 players, and he counts as 3 Yeah, it's pretty. He gets paid as 3 times as much. It's unique. This guy, Cordell Patterson. So good for him.
What an agent.
For him.
Yeah.
He's only been playing really 1-2 years. Bad. And coming at you with the bad. Injuries.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad already.
It always comes right before the last day, okay? Travis Kelce hyperextends the knee. No good. Cooper Kupp.
I saw
hamstring injury again.
Yep.
Tyler Higbee, fantasy people, pick him up. Pick him up right now. That guy's value just went through the roof. And, of course, just like every year, the 49ers, Kittle groin injury again.
Yeah, I saw
49ers, why are your guys made of spaghetti? Can you draft better people? I don't know. Every time I see 49ers, it's injury. Injury 49ers. It's what happened in the NFC Championship. You went through 4 quarterbacks. And then McCaffrey, I think, threw the fucking ball once.
He did. I think he recorded it pass. Yeah.
That's no good. That's no good. That's bad. So no good with the injuries. I'm sure by the time I wake up tomorrow, someone else is going to get injured again. Moving on to the uglies here. My favorite people to talk about during the ugly category.
The Cowboys?
Cardinals.
Oh.
No.
Close.
Also them.
Okay.
Also them. The Cardinals. Last week I talked about
the quarterback.
Josh Dobbs, the alien-looking guy.
Yeah, not a good shot.
We thought for sure that he was going to be the number 1 QB out there, which made no sense to anyone.
Yeah.
No. Did you know that there could be 2 starting QBs? I didn't know that.
No.
You didn't know that. I could tell you Ricky Bobby didn't know that because if you're not first, you're last. Okay? Yep. They got Josh Dobbs and Clayton Tune as the starting QBs for the QB none of which put me at ease as an Arizona Cardinal fan.
So
Okay.
Kyle Murray's really not playing.
He's sitting there like this with his contract, just raking in the money, watching
And
this.
do we know why he's not playing?
Yeah, so I started looking up because I wanted to know
This is
myself,
probably smart. Yeah.
which is good. I looked it up. He had an option in his contract to just not play and still collect his bonus, his immediate signing bonus.
Oh,
So he's got 1 year to ride it out and then maybe go anywhere other than the
Dallas.
Cardinals.
Probably Dallas. I'd recommend him
That's
go to
right,
Dallas.
because they're looking for a
They're
seventh
looking
QB.
for another
You're right.
quarterback.
You're right.
I think his agent should get on the phone with Jerry Jones tonight.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
tonight.
He could
Tonight.
start, honestly, if they do it fast enough, he could start against the Giants Sunday night.
They can make it happen.
They can make it happen.
And my last bit for the ugly, as if it was no worse in Tampa Bay that Tom Brady has
Tough.
left. Mike Evans has been missing for the past week. They can't get him on the phone. His contract expires Saturday if they don't get an extension
Oh
on him.
boy.
So they might have no one to throw to. I think their QB down there, I think it's Baker Mayfield.
Baker. It's Baker.
It's Baker Mayfield.
It's not to be confused with Tom Brady. It's Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield that I got over there. Yeah.
Don't blink because they look the same.
Yeah.
Definitely in the stats category.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he's out there in Tampa Bay. Yeah.
So that's my good, bad, and ugly. A lot of injuries. Not looking good for the Cardinals. Cordell Patterson, he plays every freaking position on the field. You're going to see him at QB soon.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well, good, bad, and ugly this week. I can't wait. Next week we'll have a good, bad, and ugly for you on all the games. The first week, the good, bad, and ugly games following the first week of the NFL. Excited for that. We're gonna get into some grind my gears now, and I need to. Let me start this off with I finished Hard Knocks. I finished the Hard Knocks. And
with the Jets, right?
With the Jets, the New York Jets, the crosstown rivals, the New York Jets. Everybody and their mother, their dogs, cats, dogs, grandparents, blind people, deaf people will be in front of the TV Monday night for this Jets-Bills game. It is got to be the most anticipated game of the first week in NFL in a long time, with all the hype from Hard Knocks, the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, all the trades they made, all the one-year signings they made. They made it very clear in Hard Knocks that they're going to this. They'll be playing football in February. That's how Hard Knocks ended. That is all to be determined. But what grinds my gears is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been in New York for a solid 4 months.
Maybe
4 to 6 months. And he's already claiming MetLife, JetLife Stadium.
Wow.
He's already claiming JetLife Stadium. Why? Because they played the Giants in a preseason game and he threw one touchdown against guys that probably didn't even make the 53-man roster. Congratulations. Discount double check Aaron Rodgers. He's calling it JetLife Stadium already. So that's grinding my gears. The Giants match up against the Jets. I don't know what week, but it's happening early in the season, like maybe the midway point, maybe week 5. I want to destroy him, Aaron Rodgers. I want to destroy him. And about 24 hours ago, I was still an Aaron Rodgers guy. I liked Aaron Rodgers. I thought he was a cool guy. Fast forward to now, 8 o'clock on Wednesday, September 6th. I want to destroy him. I want to destroy him because JetLife Stadium will never be a thing. So obviously, if you can tell, the veins in my neck are popping out. Aaron Rodgers, you're grinding my gears. We'll see you in 6 weeks.
I think that's a powerful statement right there. That's a powerful statement.
Aaron, if you want to come defend yourself, slip in the DMs, bro.
I'll let you know if he comes on this. I will wear a cheese head. Okay,
If he comes on this, I might wear a Jets jersey. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. But I take that back. Fuck Aaron Rodgers right now. But you know what? We'll see.
Aaron Rodgers has always been to me for football, father time.
Yeah.
or someone.
Son of a
He's
bitch.
the Brett Favre that will move around teams and be the Mount Rushmore, where he's stoic. And
Sucks.
we
Sucks.
look to him as an old man
Yeah.
who somehow always dominates.
It sucks.
Uh, I think this is one of his last years left.
Yeah.
You can't do mushrooms in the forest 1 year off season and then come back in and expect people to take you seriously.
Mike, it will be interesting to see if this season starts spiraling out of control for the Jets. And if they don't even make the playoffs, there's no way he returns next year for another season with the Jets.
No.
He's got to hang it up and go to night. What does he do? Dark retreat. He's got to go probably do one of those again.
No,
and
not
just
dark retreat. There's a place for QBs when they quit on their career. It's the Dallas Cowboys. He could be number 8 over there.
It's either the Dallas Cowboys or you start working for NBC and you're calling games.
Yeah. You could join the Brady and Brady mix that they got going on.
Yeah, that would be great. Right. So that's grinding my gears. I finished the Hard Knocks. They got a lot of jump in their step. Those Jets. We'll see. Because last time I checked, they haven't done shit in a long fucking time. So this guy's coming out here, Jet Life. No good. No good. So that's grinding my gears. Mike, what do you got? You got anything for grind my gears this week? I'm sure something pissed you off.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that's your grinding your gears. I've heard that this is my year for the past 20 years from the Jets.
Yeah, I remember Mark Sanchez said the same exact thing. Then he butt fumbled, and I think he was calling games for a little while, and I think he fumbled that as well. And I don't know what he's doing. He might be doing some Old Spice commercials. I don't know.
Yeah, he's actually missing. He's missing as well. One of those QBs that you don't bring his name up again.
Yeah,
it's one of those. Yeah, that's a good grind my gear. Aaron Rodgers is a pain in a lot of people's asses, but I'll tell you what, I have them winning that division. I think that's a shock factor right there.
And it is, but it isn't. But I also haven't seen them play yet. Like Monday night will answer a lot of questions for Jets fans, Jet haters. It will answer a lot of questions because we haven't seen them play with their starters. I don't know. How many snaps did Aaron Rodgers play in that preseason game? I think he had one offensive drive. They scored a touchdown. Not impressed.
Preseason means nothing to me.
Not impressed.
To be honest. We went 0-4 last year, the Birds, and then we go to Super Bowl. So you can do nothing and do everything all at once.
There you go. So we'll see. The jury's not out on the Jets. They're gonna. I can tell you one thing. There has got to be a lot of pressure on them to succeed, though, because a lot of guys are on 1-year contracts. They happen to have Hard Knocks this year. Interesting. The timing of everything. Interesting. We'll see.
It could just work out Cinderella story for them.
No, that doesn't happen in the NFL. No.
I think it does.
It happened one time by a team in South Florida called the Miami Dolphins. It happened one time for that team. I don't even know what year, but a long time ago. And it hasn't happened since because the last team to try to do that was the Patriots in 2007, and they got stopped.
I remember what happened to them.
And they got stopped.
Yeah, they did. One more game.
They got stopped. So that's what grind my gears. What do you got? You got something?
I do actually.
Go ahead.
This one ticks me off. I've only seen it a couple times, so I didn't really let it get to me. Big Birds guy. If you haven't figured that out, go Birds. They do the division champs, ESPN, Yahoo, NBC, Fox. They say, these are the top 5 teams. These teams are going to win. And most times they're saying the Eagles are taking the NFC East. And not to be biased, I get it. We have a great team. I saw today somebody said the Cowboys first.
I saw that too.
Washington second. Giants third. Eagles lucky to get 9 wins. I messaged them immediately on Instagram, and I said, keep my team's name out your motherfucking mouth, is what I said. As per Will Smith would have told me to say. Yeah. I don't know where this guy gets off. I don't know where he gets his stats from. Maybe maybe they play all 7 QBs at once, and they have that opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know what that offense is called, but yeah.
the Wildcat. On
Yeah.
what planet do we come in last place this year? I just don't
I
see
can
it.
tell you one thing, Mike, about the person that put this out. I can tell you
Yeah.
one thing, and I feel pretty confident with this take I'm about to present you with. He's not an Eagles fan.
Mm,
He's not an
yeah.
Eagles fan that came out with this take. I feel like he's probably a Cowboys fan.
I think it's a biased Cowboys fan. Biased Cowboy fan. If
Yeah.
I got to do real rankings at MC East based on just the team lineup now alone, it's going Eagles, Giants, Cowboys flip,
I think that's fair.
Washington. Washington's probably not even on my top 4 out of 4.
But Sam Howell, dude, fucking
Yeah.
slinging it.
Slinging it.
So we'll see, bro. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that would piss me off too. But dude, I've been looking at last year. I don't even last year. They nobody picked the Giants to make to even
You
win a
guys
playoff
had
game.
Listen,
Nobody.
we were at like 9-0 at one point. and
Yeah,
you guys
I was
You
sweating.
guys were just at 8-1, and I was
Yeah.
like, what's going on right now?
Dude, we started the season off last year going for it at the end of the game for 2, and then they missed the field goal, or they either missed the field goal originally and then we went for 2. It was a 50-50 shot whether we were going to start off 0-1 or 1-0.
Yeah.
Luckily we got that win, but yeah, it was a interesting season. By week 2, all the starting wide receivers were out for the Giants.
That's right.
All
Your
the starting
top
wide
guy
receivers
was
were out.
like your
Yeah.
backup tight end.
I would turn the game on Sundays and I'd be like, who's fucking 82? Who is this?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this?
Here's Charles Barkley
yeah.
and at wide receiver.
I'm like, this guy looks like he's 115 pounds. Where do we get him? Row 315? Yeah. What that
Lucky fan.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why everybody, you got to play the 50-50 raffle because you don't know. You might be strapping up. You don't know. You don't know. But yeah, I hear you. The rankings, nobody fucking knows, dude. That's why sometimes this business it makes me laugh. I don't know how some of these people have jobs when they come up with some of these predictions. At the end of the day, it is only predictions. So I guess, it is what it is.
Going to change. We know how it goes during the season.
Yeah.
But speaking of rankings, I have rankings that I want you to do for me. I got a good blind ranking for you that I need you to do.
I love blind rankings. Let's do it.
This is a good one. I'm passionate about most of these ways, so I need you to tell me. I'm going to name 5 ways that you can drink a beer, and you rank them blindly.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, here we go.
All right, give it to me.
Funneling a beer.
Wow. Off to the races we are. Funneling a beer. Used to be my favorite. Especially if I needed to funnel something or drink something that I didn't want to drink. Best way to get it down and over with. Yeah.
That's what I used to do with NyQuil, so.
Funneling a beer. I'm gonna go with 3 on funneling a beer.
3.
Yeah,
that's good. Put in the middle
because I don't hate it. I don't hate that.
Yeah, you don't hate it,
but it makes
me
nervous.
Like the 9th beer, and then you're like,
and then they're handing you the funnel again, and you're like, bro.
And like, whoa, we're at a funeral. What are we doing?
Yeah, bro. Come on, come on. At least share the beer with everybody else. Come on, pass it around. Pass it around. Aunt Joanne, she looks like she needs a beer.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, funneling beers at 3. Shotgunning a beer.
Ooh, shotgunning, the good old shotgun.
Yeah, quickest way to get down.
Shotgunning a beer. I'm going 4 shotgunning a beer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everything must be the best from here on up. That's all I know.
Well, we hope.
Okay. Those are good. Funnel at 3, shotgun at 4. Now, drinking games with the pals.
Just in general.
We're just playing some drinking games around the table, maybe some Kings, some Pizza Box, whatever it is.
That's the best. Pizza Box. For those of you that haven't played, that's an all-time great game.
Go Google Pizza Box and you'll thank us.
You not to get off on a tangent, but drinking with the boys, beer games. You played hockey before with the quarter?
That's the most violent game I've ever played. Bob.
That is, you know what? Just for that sole reason alone, I got to put that. I'm going to put that at 2.
2.
Yeah, because I feel like you're going to drop something crazy on me.
Yeah, these next two are gonna.
Tough,
I don't know which one of these is gonna be 5, but I'm
tough.
excited to
I
see.
hope, I hope, I hope something's not. This is tough. I know you're
Yeah, here
sick.
we go. So you got shotgun 4, funnel 3, drinking with your buddies at 2, boob luge.
Shit. So the predicament that I'm in right now, folks,
Yeah.
is it could get a hell of a lot worse from here on out. And considering where I am with 2, 3, and 4, I'm gonna say, because I like boobs. Are we? I think I'm gonna have to put this in the number 1 slot just to be
Wow.
safe, because I don't know where we're gonna go after this.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. And what's good about the boob luge is you don't even get most of the beer, you just get some of it. So you're
Yeah,
not even really getting beer
yeah.
from it.
But it's 2 great things,
Right. Right.
beers
Well, it
and
goes
boobs.
hand in hand, boob
Yeah, it was.
and
Or
beer.
the podcast was almost going to be called "Beers and Boobs," but we decided to go with "I'd have a beer."
Yeah, I raised the idea if I'd have a boob, didn't hit.
Yeah,
Didn't hit.
I'd have a boob. It didn't poll good on Twitter. No.
Yeah.
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 So here we are. So
All
all right, give me the
your
last one.
one, which is going to be your number 5, frosted mug straight from the tap.
Oof, yeah, that's
And
tough.
that's
Yeah, it's 5, but you know what? you got to look at it this way. I can do all 5 of those things in a night.
you could do that. You
So-
could do that. Yeah.
So maybe you're not gonna agree with my rankings. Granted, maybe my head was in a weird place, and I was thinking, I don't know, this fucking guy's gonna tell me, because there's some bizarre ways to drink beers out there. Yeah, I don't hate my order. Probably could have done it differently, but I like the blind ranking though. Different ways
Yeah.
to drink beer. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good one. I respect the boob luge at 1.
Yes.
I would have put frosted mug.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
I guess you didn't know though, so.
You know what? It's almost like this was blind. Almost like I didn't know what you were going to tell me. So I'll hit you with my blinds now. And
Oh, yeah.
I think this one's going to be a fucking fan favorite. Okay? This one's going to be good. So blinds. Here we
Yep.
go. I'm going to give you 5 athletes, and you're going to rank them 1 through 5 on who you would have as your best man.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, here we
You
go.
ready?
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, coming out swinging with Tiger
Literally.
Woods right away.
Literally, he's got the
Right
9
away.
iron out. He's swinging.
Talk about greatest athletes all the way around, from what he achieved as a golfer, 1, what he achieved as a black golfer, 2, and the records he's set
Yeah.
and the courses he's played on. And of
Yeah.
course, his overall achievement, 12 wives.
Of course, that's at the
of
top.
course.
But you're not playing golf with him, so you got to think of
Yeah.
the Tiger Woods off the course. Some
Oh
would
yeah,
say.
I'm thinking Tiger. Okay, I'm thinking
literally.
Tiger.
Tiger
Okay.
as
I
your
gotta
best
put-
man.
I gotta put him at number 2. I think he's gonna be crazy, but he's
Your-
also kind of an old man.
Your
not very
bachelor
fit.
party could be kind of wild.
It could be kind of wild, but I don't see him going skydiving in a kayak with me. I see him more
True.
like a Dan Bilzerian. I'm on a boat with 500 women, which is cool, but I want to do something out of this planet.
Do
So,
you
number
have
2.
Do you have any worry that Tiger Woods could get a little banged up on some painkillers and make a move on your fiance?
Oh, she's at the.
No, but he's still your best man. She's
Oh,
gonna
she's at the wedding.
he's gonna see her at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. He'll take a swing.
But it's
at it.
okay too. I respect too. He's not number
No.
1, but he's number 2. I respect that. We got a little.
Tiger
We got
Woods
we
is
got
good
some,
at 2.
we got some other names here. Conor McGregor.
That's a good athlete right there.
Oh,
That's a good
Conor
athlete.
McGregor, the fucking guy. If you follow him on Instagram, if you don't follow him on Instagram, you're making a mistake. Follow that guy on Instagram. He's living some type of life.
This is going to be an unpopular decision that I'm about to make here.
It's okay. You got to make it.
The money and the way he spends it, I love. His watch collection, nice. Those fur minks he wears around.
Yeah.
He's got his own whiskey. I'm sure he parties like an
Proper
animal.
12. Yeah.
I do see that he gets into bar fights, trouble with the police. He
This
beat
is
up an
true.
old guy. And he just broke his leg not too long ago, so he must not be in too much great
Okay.
health on that part. I'm gonna put him at 5 because I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay, Ivers, I hear you out. I hear you out on that.
Yeah.
He could be a wild card there.
Yeah.
And your best man, yeah, you guys could end up behind bars in an Irish prison. Okay, so there's Conor McGregor at 5. Here's our boy Aaron Rodgers.
Wow. Your favorite.
My favorite. Well, he's not my best man. I'm asking you.
Yeah. I gotta put old man Rodgers at 4. I think.
Okay.
Here's what I think the bachelor party goes. He gives me some LSD. We walk into some state park, and I actually think I'm
That's
on
it.
planet Mars.
Yeah,
So
Burning
it
Man.
could
He's
be.
going to take you to Burning Man. Yeah.
Well, that might bump him up a number if
Oh,
we go
well,
there.
you better get on the horn with him and see what he's got planned
Yeah.
for you.
Listen, I'm trying to go. I heard not good things about Burning Man just recently, but
Particularly this year, it looks like a
apparently, like,
fucking
people were
chaos.
stranded in a desert. They couldn't get home. That would suck, especially with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope, Aaron Rodgers kind of fly in and out of
Like a
there.
helicopter,
Yeah. But hey, well, who knows? Maybe he's not best man material. Obviously we're doing this. We'll be able to tell. So next on the list here is Russell Wilson. Oof.
3. And I hate that I even put him there.
Yep. As soon as you said Conor McGregor number 5, I'm like, you're gonna wish you had that. You'd rather go to jail than have Russell Wilson's gonna be campaigning his 2024 presidential candidacy.
The
on your
worst.
bachelor
I don't
party.
want him there.
Yeah.
I can't even name one good thing we'd do.
He'll sign an autograph for you.
Isn't his wife like Teague? What's that girl?
Teague? I don't know what you're saying to me.
Teague something. She's got a unique name. Whatever. She would have been cool. Just meet her.
Yeah.
Next.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Dennis Rodman's number 1. Are you kidding me?
I like that too. Yeah, that guy would hook it up.
Hell yeah. We'd be getting crazy. We'd be getting crunk. He would throw money around.
Oh,
my
God.
He would kill someone. We would kill people.
I don't know, but it would be a great time. You would not. Your bachelor party would forever and always be the best bachelor party ever. Whatever happens during it, I don't know, but it would be hard to top. I'm
coming back with a neck tattoo.
Yeah.
A couple teardrops because I did some shit.
Yeah.
And a case full of money from a different country, like Thailand, fucking rupees or whatever. They use it. Dennis Rodman would be lit. So if you're listening to this, Dennis Rodman, we want you on the podcast. Okay, I rooted for your daughter during the World Cup, so
there you go.
Consideration.
And I've watched The Last Dance on Netflix about 50 fucking times, and and that makes me a huge Dennis Rodman fan. That just secures my position as one of the biggest Dennis Rodman fans because I've watched The Last Dance about 57 times on Netflix because sometimes there's not shit to watch.
Right.
And to stick with Dennis Rodman and The Last Dance on Netflix, the best is when you've seen it, Mike?
I've never seen it.
There's this one of the episodes, he has to literally like get away. Like he's just mentally like drained. So he comes to the coach and he's just like, it's mid-season. He comes to the coach. He's like, listen, I need to go to Vegas for 24 hours.
Like that's the place to unwind.
They let him go. They let him go to Vegas for like 24 hours. And he shows up a little bit later than he was supposed to, but he ends up coming back and continues to play how he played, like mid-season form, like nothing happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Just another day in the office, just after 24 hours in Vegas.
So I'm just promoting why Dennis Rodman was a great pick for number 1.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So read them back to me. What did you get?
Yeah. This was a good one. Was made, but Conor McGregor at 5, don't want to go to jail. Aaron Rodgers, too old for me to party. Russell Wilson.
I think he just stinks.
Number 2 is Tiger Woods because he's sick. That would be a great time. But Dennis Rodman, I feel like this is something that people would make a movie about. This would be some type of fire festival
Literally.
mix of
Like,
pyramids of the Giza, and we
yeah.
shooting fire rockets off in this. So I don't know, something like that.
Like, who's your best man? Mine's fucking Dennis Rodman
Dennis
from the
Rodman.
fucking Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe he'll get his boy MJ to stop in. I don't know.
Now we're talking business.
Now we're talking
to me,
business.
if he brought him in, I would take that personal.
I might look to get married strictly because of this situation here.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman. I might just get married because of you. Because of you. This is a possibility. But I like that. All right. So we did blinds. You did grind my gears at the top. Fucking lock that bet in, folks. We did good, bad, and ugly
Bugatti bets
of this week. Bugatti bets at the top. What did I say?
Grind my gears.
Grind my gears. Sorry. We did Bugatti bets, grind my gears, good, bad, and ugly. Football's here. It's not even back. It's here. It's less than 24 hours away. Tomorrow night, we get the Lions, Chiefs. Will we get Kelsey? Will we not get Kelsey? Even if he doesn't play, I think I'm going to have to chalk this one up as the Chiefs are going to be 1-0 going into week 2. But we'll see.
Disagree with you here because
This is good.
We unsure that we get Kels, but we are sure who we get. Sam Laporta. You wish you knew him, and you're about to hear his name all over the sports network. So get the tattoos ready, Sam Laporta, Offensive Player of the Year. All right, because that's who's coming to town.
Love that. All right. Well, yes. Stay tuned next week. We'll have the good, bad, and ugly following week 1 of the NFL. I can't wait. The big one, Monday night. We'll see Jets, Bills. Biggest Bills fan come Monday night. You're looking at him right here. Manny Mozz, biggest Bills fan Monday night. It's MetLife Stadium. It ain't JetLife Stadium. And that's all I got for you.
Football is back. See you next week.
That's it. Take it easy. I love you.